Welcome to Burgess Snow Field at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Liberty's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these...
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The give is to Smith. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Got a little space. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
They'll try the running game off the right tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Jacksonville State's offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. To the air, it's Moran. Right on the money.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Gamecocks are on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Goff. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Under fire. Gets it out fast. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Finding open areas. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Luna. Here's a heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Flames will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Using his legs, it's Goff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Some misdirection with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Back to pass, it's Moran. That's caught, it's Doyle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Temple sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the...
Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it to the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Moran. Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Randolph. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Liberty! And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They'll give it to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Moran. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Off-play action on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Moran. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cherry. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Flames send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They boot it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Smith takes the handoff. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking for a man, it's Luna. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Flames will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Give to the running back. At the 45, on his way. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Flames. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. New Mexico handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Albuquerque, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Setting up the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. Not the most productive. First and 10. To the air, it's Moran. Throwing right. It's caught. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Gamecocks have it with a first and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The give is to Smith. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Used the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. Back to pass, it's Luna. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll try the counter. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Still looking, on the move. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Takes the handoff. It's McMahon. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fakes the grab on the left. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Luna. It's complete to the right.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Fires to the tight end. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Flames are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. The short hands, it's McMahon. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll run it from the gun. And And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Working the middle. It's complete. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 28 over Washington State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's Moran. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Perkins.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Moran. Got it set up on the outside. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Sets up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quickly complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Fires one high and deep. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.